This man live in this house who can absolutely put that barrel out the window whenever he wants and take a pop at the police are not going to do anything about it. This is insane, folks.
This was a shocking moment caught on camera. Video obtained by our NBC affiliate KARE 11 shows David Montori trimming a tree outside his Minneapolis home Wednesday when, according to court documents, a bullet was fired from his neighbor's upstairs window.
The bullet went down through my neck and then all the way back to my spine.
Montori told NBC affiliate KARE 11 he's also recovering from broken ribs and a concussion. Adding, the last 11 months since he and his wife moved in, they've been living a nightmare next door to John Shawshak. Court documents show the victim called police 19 times prior to the shooting for incidents including harassment, hate speech, and verbal threat.
So we all know that there are neighbors out there, and a lot of us have dealt with them before. I personally have not, but I know people that have. And yeah, you kind of see things a little bit different in your neighbor. You call the cops on them, yada, yada, yada. But when that neighbor turns out to actually be who you say to the cops they are, that's a whole different ballgame.
It also says Shawshak suffers from mental illness. Shawshak has been charged with attempted murder, but he is not in jail. Police allowing him to stay in his home because they say he's a threat to himself and others.
The likelihood of an armed, violent confrontation where we may have to use deadly force with the suspect in this case is high.
So because the neighbor didn't like the neighbor calling the cops on him and constantly harassing the victim, yada, 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 he pointed it out the window and grazily pulled back the trigger and injured the man simply cutting down his tree. But yet, no one's doing anything about it. What kind of society are we living in today?
That excuse sparking community outrage.
We have to take violent criminals off the street. So I'm not a police officer. I don't know how that gets done, but I know it needs to get done.
Police say Shawshak rarely leaves his home, and the department has not set an arrest date.
We are not going to bust the door down, guns blazing, and get into a deadly force situation, but we will ensure the community will be safe.
Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? They are not even going to go arrest the guy after attempting to off this man. The police are not going to do anything about it. This is insane, folks. I can't believe what I just heard. This is morally wrong. Why do police officers exist? To protect and serve the public. Protect. They're not protecting this man. They're not serving the public. They're letting this man live in this house who can absolutely put that barrel out the window whenever he wants and take a pop at anybody going by whenever he wants to. And the police are such little baby ass pansy sissies, they're not going to do anything about it? Are you kidding me? Is this what the American society of police officers are evolving to today? Not protecting? What are we paying them for? And why do they got pistols on their side? What are we paying them for? I don't understand this. This is like something out of a science fiction novel at this point. This is crazy. This man needs to be fired immediately, putting public in danger. Why would he stand there and say, oh, the public's gonna be okay, they're not gonna be in danger? This man has barrels putting out through the window and taking aim at people, but yet the public's okay, they're not in danger. They don't want to go in there because they're afraid of this man. Well, that's your job, is to get shot at. That's your damn job. That's what you get paid for. Serve and protect no matter what. This is insane, folks. This is really insane. I'm Wayne. I'll see you on the next one.
Maturi says he feels the Minneapolis Police Department failed to protect his family by not arresting his neighbor when they needed them most.
If you're saying you're scared, what does that do to me, you know? Like,